A campaign aiming to change the face of mental health in Australia is about to go global as the powerful message is taken to the US. The Imperfectly Perfect campaign shares candid images of celebrities struggling with their mental health to show the real faces behind the public persona.
Imperfectly perfect means everyone's perfect the way they are.
For me, imperfectly perfect is like, it's those moments when you think it should be perfect that you stop, your head takes over, your brain gets involved, and you try to manipulate it into something that it's not.
Showing up every single day, knowing that I'm gonna fall flat on my face 1, 2, 3 times during the day, getting back up.
Perfectly perfect just speaks to me because it truly just means that it's perfectly fine to not have it all figured out.
So many people, it doesn't matter how famous or what occupation they're in. I mean,
we're all human,
right.
And we all struggle. And I think ultimately recognizing and realizing that we're all perfectly imperfect and to be
imperfectly
okay with that.
perfect.
The perfection, I suppose, is the imperfection. That's what makes us unique.
I think being imperfectly perfect is beautiful.
If I can just help one person by telling my story, then I've literally done my job.
Being happy with yourself, regardless of any imperfections.
Because before I wanted to wear that facade of perfection, and I'm not perfect.
Don't be afraid. It's not a weakness. When you acknowledge it, that's the first step to change.
But the minute I'm honest, it's me. It's my raw. That's who I am.
Understand what I've been through over the last 10 years.
I know that there's a lot of different conversations that need to be had, and the world's having some, but there are some that aren't being talked about as much as they could and should. And the narrative around mental health is one that's got to be talked about.
Means taking control of yourself in the best way possible.
Hey, it's Gerald Isaac. I just wanted to take some time and really show my support for this Imperfectly Perfect campaign.
But if you live by Dr. Zeus, you can't go wrong. And that is, today you are you, that is true within true. There is no one alive that is you within you.
I think the one thing that we all need to do is to make sure that the stigma that's attached to these kinds of issues is something that is a thing of the past.
Everything that you are in this moment, because you're exactly the way you're meant to be.
So excited about the Imperfectly Perfect campaign.
That was a pretty rough period of my life where I didn't feel like I had anyone else, and I felt very alone. And later in life, when I went through some pretty serious physical trauma, knowing what that feeling was like actually helped me a lot to not slide into that depressive state.
Accepting my own light, my love for myself.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Jeremy Jackson. I'm just taking a few minutes out of my day to send my full support to Glenn and his Imperfectly Perfect campaign.
To be a part of the Imperfectly Perfect campaign.
You know, the thing about fame magnifies what's going on in your life. It doesn't change you. It just magnifies.
The beauty is in the imperfection. I mean, that's been said a million times, right? But like, I think the parts of me that I like the best are the parts that maybe nobody sees that are super.
You're human, like, you know, and I think, you know, it's really, there's a lot of help out there now.
It's about recognizing that I'm never going to get rid of those flaws.
You know, 5 or 6 of my friends have all been diagnosed with depression, mental health issues.
Enough. I've definitely had my down times. My close friends have had their down times, and it's really something. This campaign is really something we should all get behind.
Hi, I'm Tajali Simpson, and Imperfectly Perfect campaign is so
I struggled with that my whole life. No matter what success I might have had as a supposed rock star or anything I've had.
I'm so happy to be part of this mental health campaign, Imperfectly Perfect.
At peace, knowing that I had no control over the future, and I would.
What's up, everybody? Sambo Ching here. Glenn, just want to let you know you have my full support with your Imperfectly Perfect campaign.
Mental health and mental health issues are at an all-time high, and we're losing people every day to this, and it's time that we start to talk about.
We talk about mental health and why it's so important to speak up.
Being okay with hearing it.
But a lot of us don't take that time to really look after our mental health.
It's all about honoring where you're at on this journey.
And a lot of the value that I've found is simply listening to people who have gone through really difficult times and then they found a way to get through it.
Being imperfectly imperfect is this concept of just be and enjoy being.
So speak up and let's be real about mental health.
Hi, Grant Denyer here. I just wanted to thank Glenn Marsden for
your weaknesses and your flaws and your imperfections, they make you you. That's what
being willing to show up as yourself unapologetically.
I wish there was a woman who said to me, your self-worth has absolutely nothing to do with what you look like.
Hi, I'm Julie Snook and I'm proudly part of the Imperfectly Perfect.
G'day, I'm Hugh Sheridan
and I'm Nick Brax and yeah.
G'day, my name's Nathan Phillips and Imperfectly Perfect is a truth, something that
My name is AJ Rochester and I'm
Marnie Kennedy. I am an Australian actress.
Just want to thank Glenn Marsden for
and I'm thrilled to be a part of the
I think.
Hi, I'm Casey Burgess and I'm extremely
Hey, my name's Lucas Radovich. You might know me as Ryder from Home.
It's Rachel Newsham here.
It's Mark here.
It's Kylie here.
I'm Dan Cohen.
Lisa Osborne here.
This is Gandalf and Diana.
My name's Erin.
I'm Glenn.
Fantastic what you are doing for this campaign, Imperfectly Perfect.
Thanks so much for putting this initiative together.
We probably should spend a lot more time thinking about how we can be healthier in our minds.
Do something every single day that just makes you feel good inside.
Mental illness has affected us all in some way or another.
Wonderful, and I 100% back you and support you.
So important that we speak about these messages, and we are so behind you in this.
Thank you for what you're doing.
We are behind you, Glenn.
We're behind you, bro.
So, go hard. We're all behind you. Let's do this.
I have my days where I just want to give up, but there are times in my life where there's those moments where I'm like, okay, I can keep going.
There, and you're struggling with depression, maybe even having suicidal thoughts. Please know that you're not alone. There are people like myself who have dedicated their entire lives to being of help to you. Okay, so just reach out, do a little research, and know at the end of the day, I promise that you're not alone.